In this video, you're going to learn how to wash reclaimed wood. What you're going to need is something to hold the wood on, like prop it up as you wash it. I've got a cooler and a storage tub to do that. You're going to need a hose with a relatively medium nozzle spray pressure. You're going to need a bucket. You're going to need a brush, a rag that you really don't care about and you never want to see it look good again. And the cleaning agent today will be borax soap. This is what I've done research on, and borax supposedly helps against bugs, and I found it good to be a good way to add a little bit of extra texture and scrub-a-dub-dub to my scrubbing techniques onto the wood. Okay, and so I took it a step further and have dressed in attire to keep myself safe and dry. I've got rubber gloves on, I've got work gloves on, and then I've got a rain jacket on, and all of it's all tucked together so I stay nice and dry while I work. Past that, what you're going to need is a place to dry your wood in the sun. You can't really see it that well, but over there's 3 lawn chairs that are laid out, and I just laid the wood across those lawn chairs to dry, and it's a straight enough surface for that to work. So I'm showing you that you don't need anything special to wash or dry the wood, just things that you probably have laying around your house or your garage. Okay, so that is all that you're going to need in order to wash the wood. The next thing that you have to ask yourself is, how dirty is my wood in terms of mud and dirt and bugs and grime? Is it like heavy, or is it just a little bit dusty? Because based on the state of your wood, that's going to determine what cleaning technique you use to wash your wood. So I'm going to show you the 2 different techniques realistically that you need to know in order to effectively wash your wood. This first technique for cleaning the wood includes using a brush and the hose. So I basically get the first layer of grime off with the brush, and then I spray it away with the hose. And I do that on both sides of the wood because the wood is very dirty. As you notice, the wood that I'm cleaning has red paint on it. So I didn't scrub the sides with the paint too intensely. I would just go over it once, maybe twice, and spray it down with the hose because I didn't want to take off too much of the paint. But on the other side, where there was no paint and it was dirty, I made sure to do some extra scrubbing, and that's where I would use the borax. I wouldn't use the borax on the painted side of the wood. I only use the borax on the non-painted side of the wood, so that's something that you have to keep in mind. The borax will take a lot of the patina and the natural character out of the wood, so be choosy for when you use it. I caution you. And basically, you have to worry also with this method of spraying it down with the hose that you saturate the wood. And when you saturate the wood, depending on the quality of the wood, it could take longer for the wood to dry if you're not on a completely sunny day. So you can also keep that in mind. That was a lesson that I learned because it was fall when I started cleaning my wood, and I sprayed it down with the hose. So the wood took a lot longer to dry, and I actually had to bring it inside to dry. But that's essentially what the method I would use for dirtier pieces of wood. And like if you're worried about bugs, obviously you want to use the borax as well, like I said. And okay, so yes, I'm spraying it down, I'm scrubbing it, and I'm going to show you now the second method for washing wood. The second method for cleaning the reclaimed wood is just using a rag and the water borax solution. I'm just going up and down the piece of wood with the rag, down the sides and everything. The wood wasn't too dirty, so I wasn't concerned with hosing it down and saturating the wood because it was relatively clean. I just wanted to get the dirt off of it with the rag this time, and so that's what you see me doing here. But with this technique, like I said, it can take the paint off, so As you can see, it's like really, there's a lot of red that I took off of it, but it's really okay. I promise you, there's still going to be some red on there, but that's just the decision that you have to make while you're cleaning it. And that's obviously me cleaning the rag, so then I can go back in there and get more of the dirt off. But so this is the cleaning method for if your wood is not that dirty. So I hope that you found this useful and that you could decipher between the two techniques in terms of what you want to do for your wood. If you have any questions about how to clean your wood in different ways, be sure to leave them in the comments below and I can answer any questions that you may have about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful. My name has been Catherine Hemlock from Hemlock Originals, and I hope that you have a good time washing your wood. Goodbye now.